Welcome to Brain Munchies, the place where your curiosity gets fed until it's bloated and confused. Today's question: how close can the human body get to the edge of disaster before it pulls a, "nah, I'm still here"? We're talking extremes. Cold that freezes your eyelashes solid. Heat that turns your organs into soup. Sleep deprivation that transforms your brain into a haunted house. And people who, for some reason, manage to survive all of this. Let's start with the easiest way to die: being cold. How cold can we actually get? Humans are not built for the cold. We're basically hairless, shivering rotisserie chickens with anxiety. Your core temperature is about 37 degrees Celsius, 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Drop it just a little, and your body starts panic quitting. Here's the collapse countdown. 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit. You're shaking like a blurry JPEG. 30 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Lights out. Your brain clocks out early. 25 degrees Celsius, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Heart says, "I'm done." 24 degrees Celsius, 75.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Game over for almost everyone. Almost. Because then there's Anna Bogenholm, the woman who said, "What if I become a popsicle?" and returned to tell the story. She fell through ice, got pinned underwater, and her body temperature crashed all the way to 13.7 degrees Celsius, 56.66 degrees Fahrenheit. That is, your soul is literally refrigerated cold. Her heart stopped. Her brain shut down. She was clinically dead for more than 2 hours, and the cold saved her. It slowed her brain's need for oxygen to practically nothing, so doctors were able to warm her up and restart her heart like jumper cables on a frozen car. Her survival literally changed modern medicine. Now doctors purposely cool patients during surgeries to protect their brains. Humans weren't meant to get that cold, but apparently we weren't meant to hold our breath for forever either. How long can we hold our breath? Most people hit 40 seconds and already start writing their will in their mind. But elite freedivers, they tap into something called the mammalian diving reflex, which is basically your body saying, "Ah yes, back to my ancient whale ancestry." Slow the heart, send the blood to the brain, become one with the sea. The longest normal human air breath hold, 11 minutes and 54 seconds by Branko Petrovic. The limit might be around 15 minutes with training. Now, if you cheat and breathe pure oxygen first, someone hit 24 minutes and 3 seconds. That's not breath holding. That's turning yourself into a temporary houseplant. But heat? Heat shuts all that down real fast. How much heat can we handle? Humans evolved in hot environments, so we tolerate heat better, up to a point. A very small, terrifying point. People run ultra-marathons in Death Valley at 53 degrees Celsius, 127 degrees Fahrenheit, like it's a casual Tuesday. But once you hit 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit, plus high humidity, your sweat says, "I'm done evaporating," and your core temperature skyrockets. That's when organs start shutting down like they're leaving a bad party. The wildest survival? A man named Willie Jones reached a core temperature of 46.5 degrees Celsius, 115.7 degrees Fahrenheit, during a heat wave, and lived. Your organs are not supposed to work at that temp. It's like cooking meat on low heat for too long. Something's going to fail. Speaking of failing, how long can we go without water? Short answer, not long. Long answer, depends on how much you're sweating and whether the sun hates you. If you're hot and active, you can lose 1.5 liters of water per hour. Stop drinking and everything spirals. Your blood thickens. Your pressure drops. You stop sweating. Your temperature rises. Your heart goes into overdrive. Under brutal heat, you're looking at hours before collapse. In normal circumstances, humans can usually last 3 to 4 days. Maybe a week if conditions are perfect. Then there's the guy who accidentally got left in a police cell for 18 days and survived by licking condensation off the walls. Yeah, that happened. Food, on the other hand, now that is a different beast. How long can we go without food? Humans can survive a shocking amount of time without eating, especially if they have fat reserves. Exhibit A. Angus Barbieri fasted for 382 days under medical supervision.
Yes, over a year. He drank vitamins and water and ended up losing over 270 pounds. But most people, if they have water, they can hang on for 30 to 40 days before their body starts breaking down. 45 plus days becomes fatal territory. Hydration saves you. Without water, you don't get a dramatic journey, you get a tombstone. But even with food and water, if you skip sleep, your brain will disintegrate faster than a cheap charger cable.
How long can we go without sleep? The human brain loves sleep. Without it, your neurons begin throwing tantrums. The famous record holder, Randy Gardner, stayed awake for 11 days. People at the time claimed he was totally fine. He wasn't. Official notes describe hallucinations, paranoia, memory failures, slurred speech, delusions, fragmented thinking. By day 11, he was basically a walking haunted house. Another person pushed it to 449 hours, almost 19 days. But Guinness banned sleep deprivation records because people were literally risking brain death for bragging rights. And yes, there is a real disease called fatal familial insomnia, where you lose the ability to sleep altogether and die within months. But let's talk about something more cheerful: death. How long can we survive after death? This one sounds like clickbait, but nope, it's real. In 2008, a woman named Velma Thomas had a massive heart attack. Doctors cooled her body, did everything they could, but she had no pulse, no blood pressure, no brain activity, no response for 17 hours. She was declared gone. Her body even looked like it was setting into death. Then, 10 minutes after being taken off life support, Velma suddenly moved her arm and woke up. Doctors still don't know exactly how she survived. It shouldn't have been possible. Humans are fragile. Humans are durable. Humans are confusing. It's a miracle any of us get through a Monday. And that's the limit. Not motivation, not a challenge, just the absolute edge of what the human body can handle. So maybe don't test hypothermia in your freezer. Don't see how long you can accidentally forget water. And definitely don't pull an all-nighter thinking your brain will be chill with it. If this video stretched your brain a little, hit that like button. It helps the channel more than caffeine helps sleep deprivation. Subscribe for more bite-sized science, strange survival stories, and facts your brain won't forget. And remember, keep chewing on facts.